I'm Kath, and this is part 3 of my RSD stories. Today I'm going to be telling you a little bit about what RSD actually is, instead of just telling you that I have it, which I have been doing for 2 posts now, so sorry about that. I have someone very special here with me today. He knows a little bit about what it's like to have your body just not quite work for you the way that it used to. Um, Everyone, I'd like you to meet Goober. Hi everybody, I'm Goober. Yay! I know that Goober kind of seems probably pretty cheerful, but in actual fact, I was helping him out a little with that, and he used to sing and dance to everybody. He was such a sweetie. I just couldn't leave him at the shop after he sang to me. Oh yes, you were. So, would you want to give him a demonstration? He wants to give you a demonstration. Okay, Goober, I'll give you a hand. You can only do it when I help him these days. But he used to sing like this. Hello, 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 how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Did you like that? He's in really pleased, young Goober. So Goober is here today because he wants to know a little bit more about RSD, in case that's what is causing his problems. Um, so Goober, what would you like to know? What is RSD, Prof? Well, RSD stands for Reflex Sympathetic Dystrophy, which is a long and confusing name, so it's probably why they renamed it with a longer name, CRPS, which stands for Complex Regional Pain Syndrome, which I think is probably a little bit easier to understand because it has pain in there, and so you know that it has something to do with pain. So, well, Goober, it's kind of like you hurt yourself, and so your body, you feel pain, like your nerves send pain to your brain. Everybody, you hit your hand on a wall and it hurts, and you feel it, and the nerves fire. Well, what's kind of happening when you have RSD is that the nerves are firing, but you didn't hit your hand on the wall. So it usually starts with an injury, or it can be caused by surgery, something that stresses the body. It can be something so minor that you might not even know what the initial cause is of your RSD. So with me, as I explained in my first clip, it was hurting my ankle, but it was by no means a severe sprain or anything like that. It was, like a twisted ankle. Okay, so your body doesn't know that it's not hurt anymore. So it sends pain all the time, constantly. Like, you are always in pain. Like, you wake up in pain, you are in pain all day long, and you go to sleep in pain. And even though your mood might change, like you go up and down, you might be happy, you might be able to talk to people, go out one day, socialize, it doesn't mean that you're not in pain anymore. It just means that you're dealing with it. So pain all the time, and also strange sort of weird things, like temperature goes stupid, jabbing pains, sharp pains, aching pains, and they are confined to one particular region of your body. Like for me, when I hurt my ankle, it set RSD off from just below my knee all the way down to my toes. So I've been quite sore over the last couple of days, and thus the big blank pauses are caused by me taking extra drugs to get by. Ones that I just try not to normally take because they do this, what they're doing right now, where you're seeing me ramble on account of that I can't remember what I was saying. So So it's a problem with your nerves and your brain. It's not a problem with the conscious part of your brain. It's not a psychological problem that you can kind of just turn on or turn off. Same as when someone without RSD hits their hand against a brick wall. My example of the day. Um, they feel pain. They don't choose to feel it. They just feel it because they hit their hand against a brick wall. How do the doctors know that you have RSD, Kev? Well, Goober, pretty much by ruling out everything else. There is no test for RSD. The only way to test for it is to test for everything else and then conclude that the symptoms fit with RSD. So I'm not going to go through the way you medically diagnose it on here, but I will be posting some links. So if you're interested in that, you can go and have a read of things that were written by people who are more sciencey than me and have like qualifications and stuff. So, what else would you like to know, Goober? Did you feel that earthquake? Oh no, I think we're okay now. So they can't cure RSD on account of not really knowing how it works in the first place. I do have hope that one day they will be able to cure it. It's only been a recognised medical condition in the last 20 years, so which isn't really a long time for research, and there are a lot of doctors out there who haven't even heard of the condition, so how could just, regular Joe Black have heard of it? They treat you with all sorts of different sorts of drugs. It just basically depends. It's very individual. Some people will react well to certain drugs and not to others. I use Neurontin, or gabapentin as it's also known. I find it quite effective. Do have to increase the doses, take high doses. First it makes you drowsy and takes a while to build up your tolerance, but now that it keeps it at bay a bit for me. They also use the antidepressants in smaller doses. It's been shown to have an effect on nerve pain. I took NDEP for quite some time until it made my hormones all skewy and things like that. So yes, lots of different drugs. They do nerve blocks and like pain pump implants, which follow the links for because I can't explain those. The other thing that they do, which is quite a recent treatment, is using the drug ketamine. This is a treatment that has been developed in Germany. It was discovered by accident. Somebody was in a car accident, and due to his injuries, they put him in a drug-induced coma using ketamine. And when he woke up, he was able to tell the doctors that the chronic pain that he'd been feeling for years was gone. So pretty cool, huh? Just gone. Doesn't it sound so great? So, they only offer the coma treatment in Germany and I think in Mexico maybe. I don't know because I'm not going overseas. They do a different form of the treatment in Australia. It's a ketamine infusion. It involves going into hospital for about 5 to 7 days and they put you on this drug constantly. So they turn it up pretty much so that you can't feel anything. And then it's like, it gets in the way. It stops the signals firing to your brain. And so then when you wake up or you come off the drug, as in the infusion case, hopefully your brain starts firing again and it works properly. Goober had a couple more questions, but they might have to wait until next time. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this today. Hopefully when I come back to talk to you again, I will have a little bit more brain power. But until then, if you are suffering from RSD, then I wish you pain-free days and just good stuff. And if you're not, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!